What's up guys, Dave here from Knives, Gadgets, and More, and today we're gonna review a knife. Alright guys, so as you can see here we have the Schrade SCHF57. And this is a small fixed blade knife that I think is really cool. And today we're gonna go over the major features of it, and that way hopefully you'll be able to decide whether or not it's a knife that will work for you. So first of all, this is a really well built, affordable knife. It's super inexpensive, and I think the quality level that you get, considering the price you pay, is really good. Schrade is kind of known for making very good quality, affordable knives, and this one right here is no different. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the blade steel. The blade steel on this knife is 65 Mn high carbon steel. And that's a Chinese spring steel, and basically it's super tough. It's really tough, it holds an edge really well, and it's really good steel for a fixed blade knife. It's not the best when it comes to resisting corrosion and stuff like that, but overall this is a really good steel for a fixed blade knife, and I think that's definitely one of the selling points of this affordable fixed blade from Schrade. Now the blade shape, as you can see, is a drop point blade. I think it looks really sleek. The whole knife looks really cool to me. It does function well. It does have a hollow grind on it, and it has this kind of gunmetal gray finish, which I also think looks really cool. Now the handle of this knife, like I said before, this is a fixed blade knife, full tang. You can see the tang right there, how thick it is. This knife is very strong, but the scales are made of G10, and like I've said before guys, G10 is one of my favorite handle materials for a knife. It feels great, and even though this is a small fixed blade knife, I wear large size gloves and I'm able to get a very good grip on this knife and a very comfortable grip. You can see you've got kind of the choil or finger groove right there, and at the top you do have some jimping for your thumb. And yeah, you can really lock in on this knife and get a good hold of it. And it's very comfortable in the hand, very ergonomic. It does have a lanyard loop at the bottom, so you can easily attach a lanyard if you'd like to. And it's also a fairly slim handle, which again is something that I like. I think it feels great, and it makes this knife more low profile and easy to carry around. So yeah, I think the handle's great, and it matches really well with the blade. Now as for the sheath is made of thermoplastic, and I think it's a great sheath. The knife goes in easily, and you've got really solid retention. It's not going to come out of there accidentally, but when you put a little bit of force on it, it comes right out very easily. So it's a great balance, the retention there, because it fits the knife perfectly in my opinion. I also like that this sheath is really customizable. You could carry this knife around as a neck knife if you wanted to. You do have the belt loop right here, and you just got a couple of screws there, and you can really switch it around however you want to. You can carry it so it's sitting up on your belt. You can carry it so it's sitting sideways on your belt. You could take the belt loop completely off and then use paracord or something to attach this to a backpack. The way you carry around this knife is really customizable, and that's because I think it has a great sheath design. Now when it comes to the size of this knife, obviously it's a small fixed blade knife, and to give you kind of a reference of the size, here is my usual quarter, and let's measure it out with the tape measure. So as you can see, overall length is around a little over 6 inches. Blade maybe 2 3/4 inches. And then the handle maybe around 3.5 inches. So it's pretty small, but it's almost like a little terrier because it's a really small knife, but it's a super tough little fixed blade. Here's another kind of size reference. compared to the Kershaw Shuffle. It's not much bigger than the Shuffle, which is a pretty small knife, but again, it is fixed blade, so it can definitely fit into the role of an everyday carry knife, fixed blade, because it's only 4 ounces, and as you can see, it's a pretty compact knife. Alright guys, so to sum it all up, the Schrade SCHF57. What do I like about it? I like the blade steel that you get, the 65 high carbon steel, super tough. It's just a super strong steel for this little knife, which is cool. I like the drop point blade, I think it's very functional and looks great. I like the full tang and the G10 handles, they're very comfortable and they allow you to get a very good grip on this knife. I love the sheath. I think the retention is perfect. The knife snaps in easily and it will not fall out accidentally, but it's very easy to take out with just a little bit of force. And on top of that, you can carry or orient the knife however you want to, which is also cool. I love how small and well built this little knife is, and I love that it's extremely affordable. This is not an expensive knife at all, and you're getting a really tough, well-built knife. So in conclusion, if you like this knife, if you're eyeing it, I think it's worth the price you pay. I bought this one and I'm happy that I did, and I think it's a really, really cool addition to my collection. So now if you do want to pick one of these up, I will leave a link in the description below. That is an affiliate link and it does help out the channel. Other than that, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!